What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air again. Bills versus Chiefs, AFC Championship game. Chiefs with a 21-16 lead at halftime. At the half, let's take a quick look at the first half stats. There is the scoring, 21-16. There is the scoring by quarter. Chiefs win the first quarter, 7-3. They win the second quarter, 14-13. And that adds up to a 21-16. Sheila, I don't know how it could possibly take forever to look for me, girl. You go to the home page and click on the video. Come on. Scoring plays. There are the scoring plays in the second quarter. And there are the scoring plays in the first quarter. Win probability. Kansas City Chiefs with a 64.1% chance at victory. Current live game odds, according to BetMGM. Chiefs now favored by 4.5. I don't know, buddy. I have no idea. I think probably jealousy, Alpedio. I think it's probably jealousy and a little hatred. I think that's what it is. But anyway, you see how the money breaks down. Chiefs now a 4.5-point favorite. Remember, the line was 1 to start this game. That over-under has gone up from 49.5 to 62.5. So Vegas is anticipating lots of scoring in this second half. Here are your stats. Josh Allen, 13 for 20, 150 and 1. Patrick Mahomes, 10 for 13, 132 and 1. Cook, the leading rusher for the Bills, 4 for 23, a 5.8 average. Kareem Hunt, 8 for 41, a 5.1 average. Scroll down, catch these wideouts. Mac Hollins, 2 for 41, average of 20.5 on 3 targets. And Xavier Worthy, 5 receptions, 62 yards, a 26-yard long on 5 targets. Welcome to those re-arriving in the chat. Appreciate. We have no missed kicks so far. Tyler Bass is 1 for 1 on field goal attempts. And he made his extra point. He actually made one more, but they took the score off the board. Butker, 3 for 3 on extra points. There's your defensive tackles and all that good stuff. We will get resynced for the second half, yo. Let me cut this audio right quick. We'll go back to the main. We will find us some audio. As I mentioned before, we are going to listen to the Bills radio telecast for the second half.
Every bit of that here for the final 2 quarters.
If they want a shot to go to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to make some adjustments, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and then offensively just settle in. There's guys that are open out there, guys have made plays, but they just have gotten out of rhythm based upon whether it's been penalties, a drop snapped by Josh, the misfire on the easy completion to Samuel.
So as we told you before
I'll
the
be
half,
standing by y'all. I'll be right
the
back.
Chiefs will receive here after deferring on the opening coin toss, which they won. So they'll be the first ones with the ball here. So Tyler Bass has it teed up. Nico Remigio and Samaje Perine deep to return for the Chiefs. Second half kickoff brought to you by Outlet Liquor. When you need to stock up, it's the place to buy a case. What's your outlet? So there's the whistle from the official. We're set for second half kickoff as the Chiefs take a 21-16 lead into this third quarter, and they will have the football first. Kick is up and away, and fielded at the 3. Remigio cuts it to the near sideline to the 20, 25, and he's met with a perfect shoulder tackle by Cam Lewis. There is a Bills player shaken up at the 29-yard line. Is that Quentin Morris?
Yeah, that's who it is. He gets to his feet, and he's limping off the field, but that's a good sign he's able to get up and go off on his own power.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use. Two receivers to the right and a two tight end set, and now Kelsey in motion from left to right. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff. Mahomes rolling to his right, tons of green grass again, and he's going to take off and run, and he's got the first down as he slides at the 36-yard line. Way too much room for him to run.
Yeah, those play-action rollouts, the play-action rollouts have killed the Bills throughout this game. Each time he's going right, he's scanning the field, and so you can't come up from the secondary or else he's got an easy pitch and catch. At some point, you got to keep your contain out there, which hurts you in the run game when you're not crashing down, but those have crushed the Bills.
Another two tight end set. Hunt in the backfield. Mahomes under center here on 1st and 10. Hand off to Hunt. Slips off a tackle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and gets a 3-yard gain. Ed Oliver had him dead to rights for a loss of 3, and he slid right off him.
Yeah, those are the plays you got to make in a situation like this. You got to get him down on the ground there for a loss. Give yourself some momentum as a defense. Instead, he keeps his feet moving, and he's able to pick up. They're going to call it 3 on the play. That's a 6-yard swing there.
Terrell Bernard made the tackle. They're going to stick with two tight ends here and go big. Two receivers to the left. Worthy coming tighter to the formation on the left side. Here's the snap, and it's a quick slant looking for Hollywood Brown. It's incomplete, and a flag comes in super late. Super late.
And Kyrie's contesting this one. They go right back to that play-action slant that they ran on the first 2 plays of the game with success. There, Kyrie's looks like he's in pretty good position.
Number 5. Ball's placed in the spot of foul. First down, Kansas City.
This Chiefs offense is on the move again. Started at their own 25, already out to, they're going to call it the 43-yard line here.
So it'll be a fresh set of downs here for Kansas City. It's still a two tight end set. Pacheco into the game now. He's the lone setback as Mahomes is going to go under center. Two receivers to the right. Kelsey in motion over to the right side. Pitch play to the right. It's a reverse to Worthy. Throws it back to Mahomes. Throws it out in the right flat. Back to Pacheco. He falls down at the 44. And the Bills able to swarm to the football and make the tackle. Taron Johnson and Terrell Bernard were there.
Shot play dialed up by Andy Reid there, and he ends up having to dump that down in the flats. Luckily for the Bills, Pacheco trips over himself on the catch, and Bills able to rally to the football, and they're going to call that a gain of 2 on the play.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Go!
Still two tight ends, two receivers to the left. Hunt in the backfield now to the left of Mahomes in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Hand off to Hunt through a hole on the right side. Bounces off a tackle. And he's out near the midfield line. They're going to mark him down at the 49. So it's a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Kansas City was 3 for 4 on 3rd down in the first half, but on their one failed 3rd down conversion, they were able to pick up the first on the next play on 4th down. And so if you're the Bills here, you're likely trying to maybe bring pressure so that you could back them up, knowing that they're likely going to go for it on 4th down if they get a few here.
It's actually a 3rd and 4 here. Bunch formation on the left, single receiver right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Play clock down to 9. Here's the snap. 4-man rush. Mahomes with time. Wide open is Hollywood Brown. 1st down yardage and more, and he's out of bounds at the Buffalo 35-yard line. It is pitch and catch here in the Chiefs passing game. It's just way too easy. It looks like a 7-on-7 drill.
Yeah, you had Terrell Bernard walked up into the line of scrimmage to create a 5-man front, and so he doesn't get enough depth there, retreating from that spy look over the center, and just leaves way too much room there in the middle of the field for Mahomes to complete that ball for the first.
Cole Bishop forced him over the sideline. 15 yards on the pass play and a fresh set of downs for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff to Hunt. And it's plugged up in the middle as the Bills drop him for a loss of 1, maybe 2. Austin Johnson was in there.
Chiefs players ran into each other in the backfield there, causing Hunt to have to cut it back because of his own guy based upon where the motion was coming and the timing with the handoff.
So it's 2nd and long here. It's an opportunity for Buffalo to get off the field. 2nd and 11 with 11:15 left and counting. Chiefs up 21-16. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Back to pass, pocket collapsing. Looking to scramble, now fires, and it's off the hands of Smith-Schuster, incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Yeah, that ball popped up in the air. Mahomes under duress in the pocket. And so he misfires on the pass to Smith-Schuster, and that ball pops up in the air, but Kaiir Elam was trying to make a play on the receiver, so not in a position to make a play on the football.
So 3rd and 11 with 11:01 left in the 3rd. Chiefs up 21-16. 4 receivers to the right here. 1 to the left in an empty set. Mahomes back to pass. All kinds of time. Rolling left. Pressure coming now. And Milano has got him and drops him at the 42-yard line. Somebody made a play. And it's the veteran Matt Milano who got him around the ankles.
And because of that, because it's a loss on the play, you're going to see the first punt of the game here for the Chiefs. And so the Bills brought a 3-man rush there. Milano's in a spy, and he comes all the way around the edge to bring him down in the backfield.
Outside of that fumble recovery by Oliver, that's the next biggest defensive play of the game so far. Ariza on to punt this one away. Shakir deep to return for Buffalo, standing at his own 8-yard line. Brandon Codrington, their designated return man, is inactive again this week. Joe Andreessen dancing around the line of scrimmage. They back off. Aussie-style punt here from Ariza, and it's going to reach the end zone for a touchback. 42-yard punt, and the touchback will make it a 22-yard net. This Buffalo Bills radio broadcast brought to you by Northwest Bank. At Northwest Bank, we're here for what's next, like the next primetime showdown. 10:01 left in the 3rd. Bills have the football, down 5, 21-16. This is Buffalo Bills football on WGR Sports Radio 550.
Hey, Bills fans, phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Buffalo's got you. Trade in any phone from one of their top brands in any condition, guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at a Buffalo area Verizon store.
Right here for the big plays and the big wins. Right here for the longest passes and the toughest runs. For the highlights, the cheers, and all the hey-hey-heys. At Univera Healthcare, we know what it takes to be here for Western New York teams, both on and off the field. Because our home, our hearts, and our focus are always right here. And not to mention, our favorite team is too. Learn more and explore plans at theuniveradifference.com.
Hey, it's Sal Capaccio from my friends at Northtown Automotive. I recently bought a vehicle from Northtown, and one thing the process offered me was peace of mind with their exclusive warranty program, Northtown Plus. It's the vehicle warranty program on select Northtown new and used vehicles. Northtown Plus offers rental car reimbursement, plus emergency roadside services 24/7, plus trip interruption reimbursement. Get to Northtown for Northtown Plus. Shop online at northtownauto.com. Let's go, Buffalo! Northtown Automotive, the official dealership of the Buffalo Bills.
This Buffalo Bills broadcast is being brought to you by Northwest Bank. For what's next, get started at northwest.com.
By Snapdragon Apples, the official apple of the Buffalo Bills.
By Houghton University. Discover surprisingly affordable Christ-centered university right here in New York.
By Verizon, the Buffalo Bills, powered by Verizon.
By Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time.
And by Haynes Supply. From our Buffalo roots to nationwide sales and service, we are your industrial contractor supplier.
WGR Sports Radio 550.
GEH Field at Arrowhead Stadium, the fourth oldest NFL stadium in the league, and obviously the Bills have a stadium that's being built. They're going through another round of either renovations or new stadium here that they've been talking about on the radio. That's a sideline report brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona.
1st and 10 for the Bills, and a handoff to Cook through a hole, and he's got 5 yards on the carry out to the 25. Bills had their jumbo package on the field with Alec Anderson and Reggie Gilliam. Gilliam's going to sub out now as we're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Alec Anderson is going to stay in at last tackle by Drew Tranquil. 2nd and 5. Allen going to go under center here with 9:30 and counting left in the third. Bills down 21-16. Hollins in motion right to left. Single receiver to each side. Cook the lone setback. He's going to take the handoff. Bounce it outside. Looks to get the corner. Stiff arm. 35, 40, 45, 50. Into Kansas City territory as Cook rips off a big one. Justin Reed forces him out of bounds, but the Buffalo sideline is bumping.
And you get a stop there defensively. You keep this a one-score game. It allows the Bills to stick with the run game here. They start this second half off with back-to-back run plays, and they're already in Kansas City territory down to the Kansas City 42.
A 33-yard scamper by James Cook. And it's a fresh set of downs for Buffalo in Kansas City territory at the 42. Knocks onto the field on the right side. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Allen under center. Cook the lone setback. Here's the snap. Handoff to Cook. Dancing at the line. Gets through a hole and lowers his shoulder. And gets down to the 37-yard line is where they're going to mark him. It's a gain of 5. It'll set up 2nd and 5. Shamari Connor on the tackle.
Yeah, they're going to call it 6 here in the stadium. And that's the evolution of James Cook throughout his career. Didn't look like there was anything there. He uses great vision to get to the backside of the play, find a crease, and pick up 5 to 6 on the play.
Quentin Morris checking into the game. Ty Johnson, Reggie Gilliam in as well. Gilliam off the right side of the formation. Quentin Morris on the left with Mac Hollins. Play clock down to 5 here. Allen's going to have to hurry. It's an I formation. Play clock down to 1. They get the snap off. Pitch to the right. Ty Johnson looking to just get something out of it as there wasn't much of a crack there. He lunges forward to the 35 for a gain of 2. Justin Reed on the tackle for Kansas City, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
That was interesting there. They put Reggie Gilliam in motion away from the play. I think Reggie Gilliam might have went the wrong way on the play because generally you're always going towards the pitch, so you could be out in front of that one, so likely one less blocker at the point of attack there. 3rd down coming up for Buffalo. They were 4 for 7 on 3rd down in the first half.
Allen in the shotgun. Ty Johnson to his right. Shakir in motion right to left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Knocks on the right side of the formation. Late motion here. Allen with a design run, and he didn't get to the first down marker. Got upended at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be marked a yard short, and this is go for it territory, right, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why you run the ball there on 3rd and 3 with Josh to try and get a couple yards. They're going to call this 4th and 1, but it's about 1.5 yards here, so likely out of the sneak range, especially after getting stuffed on the 2-point conversion attempt. So this is a critical 4th down coming up for the Bills here.
George Karlaftis made that stop as he put the shoulder pad on Allen's thigh board. 2 receivers to the right, Hollins on the left, Allen in the shotgun, Ty Johnson flaring out to the right in the backfield. Play clock down to 5. Here's the snap. Allen with a design run, cuts it up inside, and he's got the first down as he's down to the 31-yard line. So not a sneak, but a design run over the right side, and he's got it to extend the drive. Karlaftis again on the tackle.
You had 3rd and 3, and so you put it in 17's hands on back-to-back runs out of the shotgun and just assumed Josh is going to be able to get you 4, and he did. It's a nice play on there by Connor McGovern. He pulled around from the center position to get a key block there to spring Josh for the first.
So a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30-yard line. Single receiver right. Bunch on the left. Allen under center, Ty Johnson in the backfield. Late motion from Hollins. Pitch play to Johnson around the left side. Looks like he's going to cut it up through a hole. 25 and down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 8 on the carry as the run game is starting to hum for Buffalo.
It is. This is 7 plays on this current drive, all run plays by the Bills.
Mike Pinnell on the stop with a helper from Justin Reed. Ref keeping the Bills from running the play here, allowing the Chiefs to substitute. Bunch formation on the right, single receiver left. Ty Johnson to the right of Allen in the shotgun. Here's the snap. It's a keeper on a read option. Allen through a hole, shakes a tackle, leaps over another one, and the beast is down to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Buffalo, as the Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
Read option in the backfield, and Josh makes the correct read. The defensive end came down, and he hammered Ty Johnson. Josh pulls it, goes around him for the gain of 12 on the play.
Back up on the ball. Allen in the shotgun here. Ref holding up play to allow the substitution. Bunch formation on the right. Another snap. It's a quick hitter to Knox on a screen. Gets the corner down to the 5, and he's forced out of bounds at the 2-yard line as Jaden Hicks, the safety, knocked him over the near sideline. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2.
And so there, Kansas City packs the box, and so Josh Allen throws the screen on the outside to Knox. The Bills are going to bring in some subs here, bring in Cook and Coleman here. I'd like to see the Bills continue to keep this on the ground. You got 3 plays here to get 2 yards in the run game. You got to trust your big boys up front who got you here the whole way down the field on a 9-play, 78-yard drive so far.
4:10 and counting here in the 3rd. Bills down 21-16, but threatening. 2nd and goal from the 2. Allen under center. Cook the lone setback. Here's the snap. Hand off to Cook. Lowers his shoulder. Drives his legs, but the surge keeps him out of the end zone. As he gets down to the 1-yard line, it's a gain of 1.
It looked like Cook was going to get in there, but just barely gets stood up at the last second. That's good strength by the Chiefs. How many times this year have we seen Bills' offensive line get behind him and push him in?
Bills are calling plays quickly. They're right back up on the line, looking to go for the sneak to Allen. His foot slipped. He didn't get in. It's no gain on the play, and now it's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they're almost going to call this the 2. No, it's at the 1. The official on our sideline, he came in a little behind it. So you got 4th and goal at the 1. We've seen Josh get stuffed twice on sneaks in this game. So rarely happens. I expect to see them. Now they're going to shift to a shotgun formation.
Split backs with Gilliam and Cook on his left and right. Knocks out on the right side. Other receiver on the other side. It's a pitch play to Cook. Dives, reaches for the end zone, and he's got it. He is in for the touchdown. What an amazing effort by Cook, who is back in the kitchen for his 2nd touchdown of the game. He went airborne and stretched his arm as far as it would go to reach the goal line. What an effort.
And he holds himself up with his left hand to be able to allow himself time to reach the goal line. What a play. The Bills are going to go for 2 here. On that touchdown play, they ran the old school option. They ran an option out to the right-hand side, and Josh pitches it back. Gosh, that play did not look like it was going to get in. What an effort by Cook.
2-point conversion attempt brought to you by Catholic Health. Catholic Health, the right way to care. Bills up 1, 22-21. Going for 2 here. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. It's an empty set. Late motion from Ty Johnson. Allen back to pass. Pocket collapsing under pressure. Going to get swallowed up, and he fumbles as he throws the football. It's loose, and the Bills recover, but it's a failed conversion. So the Bills have the lead, but it's only 1. Great pressure there by the Chiefs, who have gotten pressure on Allen all night. 2:56 left in the 3rd, and the Bills have the lead back. This is Buffalo Bills football on WGR Sports Radio 550.
I'm Bruce Murray.
And I'm Rich Gannon.
Join us Monday, noon Eastern time on the SiriusXM Blitz. We recap Championship Sunday after we find out who's heading to New Orleans. The Commanders or the Eagles after meeting in Philadelphia, the Chiefs or the Bills after meeting in
All right, y'all. Vegas anticipated a high-scoring second half here, and the Bills do their part. They drive the field, get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion fails, but they've got the lead in this one, 22-21 with 2:56 to go in the third quarter.
Masters Tournament on SiriusXM.
Augusta National roars like never before.
When the action begins on the course, we have the birdies, the eagles, and the winning moments.
Scotty Scheffler is the Masters champion.
Hear Masters Radio on SiriusXM starting Monday, April 7th, exclusively on Channel 92 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
Don't miss MLB Network Radio's tour of spring training beginning in late February. When the football season blows its final whistle, it's baseball's time to shine. Tune in as we visit with all 30 teams on site across Arizona and Florida. Hear from the star players, managers, and front office executives. MLB Network Radio's tour of spring training begins in late February on SiriusXM 89 and the SiriusXM app.
The clock's gonna run out. The ultimate upset has happened.
The countdown is up.
Yes!
For the craziest.
Oh my goodness!
Surprising.
Banks at home.
Most unpredictable tournament in all of sports.
Long three for the win. Banks at home. Banks at home.
Get ready from the first four to the final four.
Let's go! Let's go!
March Madness lives on SiriusXM. Yes! Buffalo fans, hear what Coach McDermott and the players have to say after each game on the Bills channel. 8:03 on the SiriusXM app.
5 seconds. That's driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. You guys can tell me up there. I'm looking at the stats on the scoreboard here. It looks like the Bills actually might have the yardage lead at this point as well.
Yeah, in terms of total net yards, Buffalo with 263, Kansas City with 246. We're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Eric, I want to talk to you about something here about that last drive in a second. We'll wait for the kickoff. Remigio and Pirine back to return for Kansas City. This kick is up and away, and it's going to go 7 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. If the Bills don't get that stop defensively and give up points on that drive, you may not be able to have a clock-churning, run-heavy drive on your next possession. Because you get that stop, you can run the football.
You're exactly right. You kept it within one score, so that allows you to pour into the run game, which is now up to 116 yards in the game.
Chiefs with the football at their own 30, split backs. Kareem Hunt and Worthy. The handoff goes to Hunt. Going to try to cut it up inside. Bills have it bottled up, and it's going to go for no gain. Greg Rousseau, Ed Oliver, Terrell Bernard. It was a tackle party at the 30.
After the first two drives, Kareem Hunt was averaging over 8 yards a carry, down to about 4 yards per carry, down to 3.9 yards per carry on the game. The Bills have settled in defending the run. They got to make some stops on the outside.
Two tight ends set here for the Chiefs. Receiver to each side, pistol look. Mahomes with Hunt behind it. Play clock down to 9 here on 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Mahomes back to pass. Pressure coming. He's labeled by Oliver, and it's incomplete. Is there a flag on the play?
And
no, there's no
miraculously
flag.
No flag as Mahomes takes a big shot in the pocket. It's a great job by Ed Oliver delivering a nice shot of Mahomes, but then he lands off of him. He gets his body just to the side so that it's not bringing your full weight down on the quarterback. It's hard to get a shot like that on a quarterback in this league anymore and not get a penalty.
3rd and 10, 2:13 left in the third. Bills up by 1, 22-21. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pirine in the backfield to the left of Mahomes. Play clock down to 6, and the hard count pulled the Bills off sides, or was it a false start?
It looked like simultaneous movement, which would go against the offense, but if Ed Oliver was into the neutral zone before the snap, then that's going to be on Buffalo. But I think this was on Kansas City, and that's what we're going to get.
Full start, offense number 66. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So that'll make it 3rd and 15 here with 2:13 left in the third. Big opportunity here for the Bills to get off the field on 3rd down.
And so the Bills are going to get their dime defense in here. just 3 down linemen in, Milano and Bernard both in the game. I expect Milano to be on a spy technique again like he was on the previous third down stop on the last possession where he got the sack.
2 tight end set. P. Ryan in the backfield. Kelsey in motion to the right side on 3rd and 15. Here's the snap. Back to pass. It's only a 3-man rush. Here comes the spy. Pass goes down the left sideline, and it's dropped by Hollywood Brown. Incomplete. And the punt unit will come on for Kansas City. And you can feel the game turning here with 2:07 left in the third quarter. And the Chiefs fans are really unhappy. They showed the replay of the false start, and Ed Oliver definitely fired first. So the Bills actually got a call here in Kansas City.
But was he in the neutral zone is the question.
Tough to say.
And so that's what, where the Bills get the benefit of the doubt there. But without forcing a punt in 6 quarters, they forced back-to-back here to start this second half.
Ariza kicks it away. Shakir camps under it at the 25 and looks to make a return. He's up to the 30. Stiff arms, runs to the near sideline. So a 5-yard return there after the 51-yard punt by Ariza as the Bills have the football back with the lead and 1:56 left in the third. Injured? Call the Barnes firm. Our hometown attorneys want to help you get the best result possible.
My, how the turns have tabled, y'all. My, how the turns have tabled. Kansas City, another failed drive results in a punt after a 3rd and 15. And the Bills, who took the lead on their last possession, will get the $1 million football. Subscribe, like, turn on them bell noties. We got over 500 in the chat.
For me now, with kind, compassionate caregivers, a team that truly cares. ECMC is one of the main reasons I call Buffalo my home. I'm Jim Kelly. Go where the Bills go. Go where I go. Go to ECMC.
This Buffalo Bills broadcast is being brought to you by Northwest Bank. For what's next, get started at northwest.com.
By Dash's Market, serving Western New York for over 100 years. Shop the family of finer foods.
By Firth Jewelers. For all the moments in your life, go forth to Firth.
By the UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
And by TRS Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Excellence. Powering tomorrow, comforting today. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
Always here. That's the whole reason I turned you guys on today, because I thought there might be a report about that, but then I heard about the tornado.
When you need us the most. When severe weather strikes Western New York.
Breaking news this hour, a report of a possible tornado in downtown Buffalo.
WBEN is always there when you need us the most.
I'm listening to my favorite radio station, and it was a tornado.
We are News Radio 930 WBEN. Buffalo's news and talk. WGR Sports Radio 550.
Winner of this game takes on the Philadelphia Eagles, 55-23 over the Washington Commanders earlier today in the NFC Championship. That will be Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. That is an NFL scoreboard delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
Crowd trying to get into it as the Bills have the football up 1 with 1:56 left in the third, 22-21. Cook the lone setback. Allen under center. And Alec Anderson in. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Cook. Lowers his shoulder. Drives forward. There's a late flag coming in from the far sideline. Cook got 4 yards on the carry, but we'll see if it's coming back.
What are we going to call here? I mean, that's the side judge
Illegal
again.
hands to the face. Defense number 90. It's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Buffalo.
So Leo Chanel on the tackle, but the penalty will give the Bills a first down.
And that was a nice run there by Cook to just punch it up inside for a nice gain there, but the Bills are going to take the free first down. James Cook up to 68 yards on 9 carries, averaging, well, they're going to put that one up on our stat sheet. So 10 carries, 72 yards, averaging 7.2 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns on the game. What a game so far by number 4.
Cook to the right of Allen in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. And now Shakir in motion left to right. Here's the snap. Another handoff to Cook and a follow. Deion Dawkins through a hole on the right side, plowing his way forward for an 8-yard gain out to the 47.
Of the last 14 plays, the Bills have called 13 rushes, and the only one that was a pass was a screen to Knox, and that was actually a run play that they simply threw it to the outside because they were packed in so far.
Cook's getting checked out. I think it's his arm. He's coming out for a play. Trainers went around him, and he just shook him off and said, "I'm fine." So Ray Davis into the game. He's the lone setback as Allen goes under center here. Bunch on the left, single receiver right. Hand off to Davis, bounces to the outside, fumbled the ball and hopped on it, fortunately. He's right at the first down marker at the 49. Ray Davis fortunate there that the ball didn't skid away from him. Derek Nottie on the tackle, and he's short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and inches here. And Allen going to line up, and it's probably going to be a sneak. Under center, takes the snap, pushes himself over the left side, and I don't know if he got it. Jaden Hicks timed a leap. He timed a leap and hopped right on Allen's back and prevented him from lurching forward. This is going to come down to a measurement here.
And I think he's going to be short based upon where the side judge came in from the other side, and they are going to call it short. So the Bills are going to take this one into the 4th quarter and make a decision, but I fully expect to see another QB sneak by 17 to start the 4th quarter.
So 13 seconds left. They haven't restarted the clock yet. So going to be a big decision here by the Bills, as the final 13 seconds will tick away, and the Bills will wait until the 4th quarter to make their decision. When we come back, it's going to be a 4th and 1 at their own 49.
All right, chat. We are headed to the 4th quarter. Let's get some 4s in the chat. Let's get some 4s in the chat there. Bills with the ball, trying to continue this drive up by 1. The AFC Championship game. These two teams battling for a trip to New Orleans in the Super Bowl to take on the Philadelphia Eagles, who won earlier today. Shout out to everybody that's joined us today on these streams. Even with our difficulties, you all rock. MVP, VIPs, each and every one of you. Each and every one of you. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. Also turn on them notifications so you know when we go online. I'm kind of I don't know what I want to do for Super Bowl this year, y'all. I just don't know what I want to do. Do I want to stream it? Do I want to just enjoy it? Do I want to, what's the other thing? Oh, protest it? I guess it'll be determined by who makes it, I guess, but I'll probably end up streaming it. You know how I am. I've streamed every one of them since I started the channel. And even though we go through crazy hassles on these NFL streams each and every week, and it is frustrating, I don't know. What do you think? Should I do it, chat? Should I do it? Anyway, back to the game. 4th quarter. About to get going here.
The SiriusXM app.
Get ready for the 2025 NFL Draft on SiriusXM NFL Radio.
With the first pick, the Tennessee Titans select.
Catch exclusive interviews with the top prospects as they begin their journey to the NFL, starting with the Scouting Combine.
Touchdown! What a throw by Cam Ward!
And hear pick-by-pick coverage of the 2025 Draft from Green Bay in April. Your home for the 2025 NFL Draft is NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and the SiriusXM app. Hear Buffalo Bills pre- and post-game coverage for every game on the dedicated Bills channel. 803 on the SiriusXM app.
On the field in case they have to. In the meantime, this crowd behind the Bills bench is pumped. The Bills are 15 minutes away from winning this game, up 1 point. We got a classic on our hands. A sideline report is brought to you by Richmond Vona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Vona.
4th and inches here for the Bills at their own 49-yard line. They tried a 3rd and 1 sneak On the previous play, it did not work. Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming alive from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Reggie Gilliam, Dawson Knox into the game. And we'll see if the Bills go with the play that has gotten them more fourth down conversions than any other play this season. They've been stopped a few times by the Chiefs tonight.
I either like the sneak or I like a play-action rollout. This looks like it's going to be another sneak, though.
Reggie Gilliam positioned behind Allen. Now he's doing an alert with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Allen takes it and leaps over the pile, and he's got it. He's out to midfield.
But did he maintain possession's the question. Chiefs are pointing down towards the other end of the field, and that's the issue when you jump and leap and it's not on the goal line, is that ball can so easily be poked out, and now we got to wrestle for the ball right on the Chiefs logo, but they're going to say it's Bills football.
Clete Blakeman says Buffalo ball, so Allen dodges a bullet there as he goes over the top to get the fresh set of downs. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
This is Peter King. Hear me all season long, every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on...
Come on, y'all. You know I'll stream it. It's not like I have a life or a party to go to. I'll stream the old Super Bowl no matter who's in it. And we'll just deal with it, y'all, just like we always do. 700 in the chat right now. That rocks. I appreciate it. Subscribe, like. Somebody please subscribe to get Mike Petraea's Blue Collar Trader, Blue Collar Trading name off from screwing up my graphics. Thank you.
Receiver left, and now Hollins in motion right to left. Hand off to Cook over the right side. Runs into some traffic after a 2-yard gain into Chiefs territory to the 48.
There was just one defender out on the edge. I thought he might take that one to the outside and test the corner on the outside, but he elects to stuff that one up in the middle for a gain of 2. And so Chris Jones is going to remain on the sideline here. They don't have an injury 10 up.
I think he's back in the game.
Sorry, he did come back in. He put his helmet back on and did come in the game. So, he substituted in for the defensive tackle, Noddy.
So Allen in the shotgun here, empty set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right on 2nd and 8 with 13:50 left. Here's the snap. Tunnel screen to Shakir, has blockers in front and gets down to the 43-yard line. Oh, that's a crummy snap on the far side. The near sideline guy has him at the 43, so hopefully that's what they go by, and they do. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3 after the gain of 5. Mike Dana on the tackle. Bills right up back on the football. Allen in the shotgun, Ty Johnson to his right. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, throws it to Knox, lunging for the first down, and I think he's got it. He's right at the 40-yard line, and that should be enough to move the sticks.
The side judge came in, I think he's inches short again.
Oh, my
gosh. Might be going right back up for another sneak attempt here.
Allen under center. Here's the snap, and they shove him over the left side, and he got to the 40. He got to the 40, but it's close.
The far judge is on the 40. The near side judge is running in just short. Bills are already substituting other offensive players in. Josh is signaling first down.
That is a horrible spot by the near side judge. It's going to come down to a spot,
and I think he's short.
Clete Blakeman just said turnover on downs and signaled the other way. Not even going to measure, huh?
He's just short of the line to gain, and this Bills offense is stunned. Just standing out on the field, stunned.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what they do. Dunn Tire is looking forward to serving you for another 50 years. Dunn Tire, the official tire dealer of the Buffalo Bills. 12:55 left, Bills up 1. This is Buffalo Bills football on WGR Sports Radio 550.
Every Thursday at 6 Eastern.
I'd like to just talk a little bit about college basketball.
Join Hall of Fame coach.
I don't know, y'all. That play before that, I did think he was short of the line to gain. But the sneak there, I thought it was obvious that he got it. I thought that last play, it was obvious that he got that first down. Thanos says it's not fixed. I swear to Vegas. Chiefs can't be denied the three-peat, says Nas. Shout out to Franco. Go Bills, says Sonic Bros. Shout out to the 813. Robert Rothberg in the house. San Francisco Giants fan. What's up, buddy? The Giants ain't surprising shit. Robert Rothberg. They ain't surprising shit. About the only thing that's going to keep the Dodgers from another World Series title is a meteor. Or deportation. But anyway, let's get back to it. I don't know about these
Chiefs
spots.
or the Bills after meeting in Kansas City.
Plus, we'll start to preview Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans and discuss all the coaching and front office news around the league.
So don't miss these SiriusXM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon. Monday noon Eastern Time on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and on the SiriusXM app.
Every match from the English Premier League is now available on the SiriusXM app.
If you like soccer, you are in the right place.
Every unforgettable moment.
Simply sensational.
Every heartbreaking result.
Just goes from horribly bad to even worse.
Every statement win.
This is the place where dreams come true.
Don't miss a match of the EPL. Listen to the English Premier League on the SiriusXM app. For a complete schedule, go to SiriusXM.com/EPL.
Hear Buffalo Bills pre- and post-game coverage for every game on the dedicated Bills channel. 803 on the SiriusXM app.
Next, head referee Clete Blakeman still reviewing the 4th down call. Hopefully he realizes how pivotal this play is. And it's awfully close. Josh Allen turned his body, which for me, I fear that it's going to keep them from seeing conclusive evidence that he got the line to gain.
Chiefs defense is retreating back to their bench like it truly was a stop.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. It'll be first down Kansas City.
So the defense has gotten 2 stops on each of the Chiefs' last 2 possessions. They need to come up big here. 1st and 10 for Kansas City, down 1 at their own 40-yard line with 12:55 left. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hunt to his left in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Worthy in motion, right to left. Camps over on the left side. Here's the snap. Mahomes back to pass. Rolling out to his right as running room. Pumps and is sent out of bounds by Rasul Douglas after a 8-yard gain to the 48. And once again, the defensive end falls down and leaves him with nothing but green grass. Rousseau got tackled on that play.
Yeah, and the issue is the footing out there. I think that's hurt them on these sneaks because you can barely get footing to push. And then we're seeing a lot of defenders for the Bills fall on the ground, especially at the line of scrimmage, which has given Patrick Mahomes way too much running room on the outside. He's up to 35 yards rushing on the game.
It's a 2nd and 3, bunch formation left, single receiver right. Mahomes in the shotgun, back to pass, blitz coming, fires over the middle. It's complete to Smith-Schuster, gets away from Douglas, 35, 30. Bishop in pursuit, forces him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. The blitz was beaten by Mahomes as Smith-Schuster got away from Douglas.
And when the blitz can't hit home in time, you just give those receivers way too much space on the outside. Douglas not able to keep up with Smith-Schuster, who's been a factor in this game, up to 60 yards receiving.
That was a 29-yard pass play. Got almost half of his yards in the game on that one. So the Chiefs in business here. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 23. Play clock down to 6. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Hunt. Going to work around the left side. Cuts it up inside. Wrapped up by Bernard. But gets 5 yards on the carry. He's down to the 16. Actually gets 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
That's the first successful run for the Chiefs here in the second half. The Bills had been able to bottle up Kareem Hunt after a hot start to this game. And then you get that turnover on downs, and you get the chunk play down the field, and now the Chiefs go right back to that run game.
Hunt in the backfield to the right of Mahomes. Bunch formation right, single receiver left. Here's a snap. It's another handoff to Hunt through a hole on the right side, left side, and he's got the first down as he's down to the Buffalo 10. Matt Milano on the tackle. but it's going to be first and goal, Kansas City.
This is where Kansas City over the years has been so deadly. They get down in the red zone and they get so creative with their attack. They've struggled this season, 22nd in the NFL in scoring touchdowns in the red zone. But a lot of times Andy Reid saves the good stuff here for the postseason.
2 tight ends set, and they're both in the backfield with Hunt, who's behind Mahomes in the shotgun. Receiver to each side. Here's the snap. Mahomes on a keeper, has a blocker in front, down to the 5, leaping for the end zone, and he's in. A 10-yard touchdown run by Patrick Mahomes, and the lead goes back to the Chiefs as they're up 5 with an extra point pending. And they might go for 2 here, up 5.
Yeah, they're going to keep the offense on the field here. They scored on that play earlier, handing it off to Hunt. And so the Bills defense sells out on the run to Hunt there. Mahomes with the keeper, and he's able to take it into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes, throughout the regular season, you don't see a whole lot of rushing from him. Only 307 yards on the season in the regular season. In the playoffs, though, he'll take some chances with his legs, and he's done it here tonight.
That's his second rushing touchdown of the evening. He's in the shotgun here. 2 receivers left. The 2 tight ends on the right side. Hunt to his right in the backfield on this 2-point conversion attempt. Smith-Schuster in motion left to right. Here's the snap. Mahomes back to pass, pumps, fires, and it's complete in the back of the end zone to Noah Gray for a 2-point conversion. And that'll put the Chiefs up 7, 29-22 with 10:14 left. We'll take a break here. This is the Buffalo Bills football on WGR Sports Radio 550.
Right along is Sirius.
All right, chat. So there we go. T. Swizzy reacting to that play. And the Chiefs get their score. They're up now by a full touchdown after converting that extra point, or the 2-point conversion. 29-22 Chiefs. We've got 10:14 remaining in the fourth quarter, so Buffalo going to have to get busy. They are going to have to get busy and answer the Chiefs score with a score of their own. Just as advertised by Vegas, when you saw that line go up at the half to over 60 points, you knew there was going to be big scoring in this second half. And here we are. We are in it. A trip to the Super Bowl to meet the Philadelphia Eagles on the line. Let's get back to it, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Our high for today, 800 in the chat. Thank you so much.
82! Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be recapping all the action from the conference championship games as the matchup for Super Bowl 59 will be all set.
Plus, we'll keep you updated on the latest coaching news and start to get you ready for this year's Senior Bowl as we're broadcasting from Mobile, Alabama all week long.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
I'm going to win the Royal Rumble.
Busted Open is hitting the road for coverage of the 2025 Royal Rumble. Live from Indianapolis, join Dave LaGreca as he previews this big event and sits down with the top stars in the WWE.
Royal Rumble, you're next on the list.
The road to WrestleMania starts at the Royal Rumble, and Busted Open will be there live for it all. Only on SiriusXM Fight Nation, Channel 156, and the SiriusXM app.
At Arrowhead Stadium, Chris Brown, Eric Wood with you, coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth, Northwest Bank, for what's next. So with the touchdown run by Mahomes, the 2-point conversion by Justin Watson, the Chiefs have the lead, 29-22 with 10:14 left. Bills offense will have to put a drive together. Ty Johnson, Ray Davis deep to return for Buffalo as Harrison Butker gets set to kick this one away.
Bills were threatening on the last drive, get stopped on 4th and inches, and then you get the Chiefs the ball with good field position, able to punch it in for the score to get this lead back to 7. Felt like the Bills were starting to control that game, especially on the ground. You still can lean into it, though, with 10 minutes and 14 seconds left in this.
Butker kicks it up and away. 2 yards deep in the end zone, and Ray Davis will take a knee for a touchback. Offense comes out here, and the O-line's got to answer. A failed 4th down, a failed 3rd and 1, and a failed 4th and 1. led to a turnover on downs.
Number 71 Sporting Elgin.
They got to respond and redeem themselves here.
And they played well in the second half. Bills have been able to lean into that ground game up to 133 yards rushing here. And I like to see them stick with it or utilize the play action off of it based upon the fact that they've been able to run the ball so effectively.
Full house backfield with a tight end and Reggie Gilliam. Cook behind Allen. Fakes the handoff, play action. Goes to Cook, out in the left flat to the 35 and out to the first down marker. Might be a yard short. They're going to mark him at the 39 or the 38 and a half.
And that's where when you run the ball that effectively, then you can get them on the play action. Linebackers initially come up in coverage or come up out of their spot towards the line of scrimmage based upon the play fake, and then they got to retreat, and then they lose Cook in the flat there.
Drew Trank will force him out of bounds. We'll bring up second and a long one. Allen in the shotgun, Cook behind him, and now Allen's going to go under center. Play clock down to 8. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, going to roll to his right. It's a pitch to Cook, 45-50, 45-40, and out of bounds into Kansas City territory at the 38-yard line.
Play action rollout, and James Cook slips into the flat. That's 2 times in a row to start this drive. They've leaned into the play action. You establish the run, great things can come off of it. Josh with 2 nice completions to Cook to start this drive. He's got 49 yards receiving in this one. He's the Bills' leading rusher and receiver in the game.
And touchdown maker with 2 tonight. 23-yard pass play to Cook. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, but now Shakir in motion right to left. Allen in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives to Cook over the left side. And he gets to the 36-yard line for a gain of 2. We'll bring up second and 8 as we're up on 8:48 and counting left. Bills down 7, 29-22. Tranquil on the tackle.
Still, both teams still have 3 timeouts left. Plenty of time left in this one. This looks like another classic here in Arrowhead.
Ty Johnson checks into the game along with Kincaid. Bunch formation on the right. Johnson to the left of Allen in the shotgun. Single receiver left is Coleman. Second and 8 with 8:22 and counting. Here's the snap. And it's a throw out in the right flat to Johnson, trying to work around the blocker Kincaid. And not a lot there, maybe a yard. Kincaid really having trouble setting blocks out in the perimeter there.
Yeah, they swing it off, swing it right out to Ty Johnson. He's just corralled on the outside. Dawson Knox has inside leverage on his block. And so they're able to keep contained on the outside with Watson, with the pursuit coming from the inside. And so the Bills have 3rd and 8 coming up. And the Bills have not been able to convert a 3rd down this entire second half. They're 4 for 11 now.
So Allen in the shotgun here, 3 receivers left, tight end right. And flared out on the right side is Davis. Play clock down to 2. Here's the snap. Back to pass, looking deep down the middle for Hollins, and he's got him inside the 10-yard line. The barefoot wonder has set him up again for 1st and goal. The Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
Hollins goes right up the seam, and they split the safeties there. Jordan Hicks was in the game, and Brian Cook, the 2 safeties, too wide there.
Back on the ball, Allen with a keeper on a read option, gets down to the 4. And actually, that's going to go for no gain. That was the line of scrimmage.
Thought he should have handed that one off. It looked like Ray Davis could have got in. The problem is Josh tried off the fake to go to the screen, and there was a guy right in the passing lane, and that's why Josh had to tuck that one and run it.
Second and goal here from the 4 with 6:45 and counting left in this one. Bills down 29-22. Cook to the left of Allen, and now Allen going to go under center. Bunch formation on the left, retreats to the shotgun. Play clock down to 5. Down to 3, here's the snap. Allen back to pass, has time, looking for somebody, pocket collapsing, rolls out to his right, pressure coming, pumps, and then throws it over the sideline out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
And he took a big shot on the sideline. He's got to hustle back to the huddle so they can get this play call in. Oftentimes when you see the quarterback get shoved out of bounds like that, you get out of the play, you get out of the huddle late, and you don't want to do that on 3rd down. You got to give yourself time to diagnose the front for Kansas City.
Bills are in the huddle now, 3rd and goal from the 4.
This place is roaring in here. Josh Allen had put his hands up over the ear holes of his helmet to try and hear the play call better. 10 seconds.
They break the huddle at 10. They're going to have to call a timeout here. You don't want to rush this play if you don't have to. Play clock down to 4. And timeout is actually called by Kansas City.
Kansas City takes its first time out of the half. This will be a 30-second timeout.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital is for our community's moms, kids, and babies. So Andy Reid calls a timeout there as it looked like they had a substitution issue. Do you change the play from what you had called there?
If you like your play call, then you dial it again. If you think that maybe they caught some type of tendency and can coach it up on the sideline, then you switch it up. Give Kansas City credit. They bottled up Josh Allen's running in this game. 10 carries in the game, just 26 yards.
And Josh Allen right at his average in Chiefs games. He averages 10.3 carries in games against the Chiefs in his career. Looks like a different play as the formation is different. Bunch formation on the left with Ty Johnson, Keon Coleman on the right. Johnson retreats to the backfield with Allen in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Fade ball for Coleman, and it's incomplete. Covered by Trent McDuffie, and it didn't have a chance from the word go.
I didn't love that play call there. Those balls on the outside, those fade balls are just such low percentage passes.
And it's the best cover corner on the team.
Yep, and so the Bills, with 23 seconds left on the play clock, going to make a late substitution, and they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4, 4th and goal from the 4.
6:20 left. Bills down 7. Hard not to think that this could be the game here. I know there's time left, but you got to get points. Here's motion from Shakir. It's an orbit motion. Allen in the shotgun, takes the snap. Allen looking, fires, and it's complete to Curtis Samuel for the touchdown! 4th and goal is good for Buffalo! And with 6:15 left, they're down a point. Curtis Samuel showed up late to the party, but someone will tell you he was right on time.
Orbit motion there catches the eyes of the defenders of Kansas City, and Curtis Samuel running along the back line of the end zone with just enough space for Josh to get the ball over the defenders in the middle of the field, complete the ball for the touchdown.
Bills are lined up for the Catholic Health extra point. Catholic Health, the right way to care. Snap by Ferguson, hold by Martin, kick by Bass is up, and it is good. 6:15 left, and we are tied at 29. Should we have expected anything else? This is Buffalo Bills football on WGR Sports Radio 550.
Kaleida Health is
So what had happened was Buffalo drives the field. And they get a tutty after converting on a 3rd and goal. Josh Allen passed to Curtis Samuel, 4-yard touchdown. And we're tied at 29. So the halftime over is about to hit. The world is now watching the refs. This is their time. Here we go.
Different firms handled your case, it would likely result in 6 different outcomes. That's just how it works. The compensation you receive really depends on the lawyer you hire and the reputation of the firm. Quite simply, the best lawyers typically get the best results. So choose wisely. Choose Celino. It may be the most important decision you ever make.
Car crash? Call Celino. Delaware Avenue, Buffalo. Bundle bottles of wine and save big with Outlet Liquor's Bottle Bundle Deals. Here's the deal. Buy any wine or champagne store-wide, priced at $13.99 or less, and get $2 off each bottle when you buy 3 or more. Buy 3 bottles, save $6. Grab 6 bottles, save $12. Fill a 12-bottle case and save $24. And you can mix and match from hundreds of wines and make your own sale. Go to OutletLiquor.com for more bottle bundle deals at your place to buy a case. Outlet Liquor, what's your outlet?
WGR Sports Radio 550.
Another classic here at Arrowhead Stadium. The Buffalo Bills drive down and score after a Toyota drive time of 9 plays, 70 yards, 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. It's Curtis Samuel who ties this game at 29.
Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Remigio and Pirine deep to return for the Chiefs with 6:15 left, and we are tied at 29. Defense is really going to have to rally here. They got a couple of stops earlier in the second half. They're going to have to stand tall now. Tyler Bass on approach, kicks this one up and away, and it's going to be returnable. It's going to be very short at the 8-yard line. Out to the 20, 25-30. And rounds the corner, does Remigio at the 32-yard line is where they're going to mark him out. Eddie Ulofoshio forced him over the sidelines.
All right, this Bills defense has got to figure out a way to get pressure on Mahomes. You just can't let him have all that time in the pocket, and then when he gets out and scrambles, these defensive ends have got to keep their contain and keep their feet.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Hollywood Brown in motion right to left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Mahomes back to pass. Quick hit out in the right flat to Hunt. He's wrapped up by Milano and thrown out of bounds. And he might have got the face mask because flags fly.
And this is going to put the ball already in Bills territory if we get a 15-yard face mask. There was 2 of them thrown.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense, number 58. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Kansas City.
They knew his man-to-man defense, so they ran a rub route and got Hunt out in the flat. And as Milano went out, he tried to tackle him high. And as he came around on the opposite side of him, it looks like his finger gets caught in his face mask. And so that's a big penalty there. Now the Chiefs already with the ball at the Bills' 47.
1st and 10 there as we're up under 6 minutes left. Tied at 29. Bunch formation on the right, single receiver left, and now Brown motions right to left. Hunt in the backfield to the right of Mahomes. Back to pass, another quick hitter. Finds Kelsey, gets away from the tackler, and he's got a first down. 11-yard gain as he outmaneuvered Milano in coverage for another first down to the 36.
Yeah, Chiefs already now in field goal range, and that's what Travis Kelsey does. He finds the open spot whenever it's zone coverage, and then has slowed down at this point of his career, but he's great after the catch, just weaving through that defense.
Always spins away from the tackler. Mahomes in the shotgun here. Hunt to his left. Worthy in motion right to left. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Handoff to Hunt, trying to work over the right side. Tripped up by Milano at the 35. And he falls forward to the 34. So a gain of 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
The Bills brought blitz on that play. We often see Bobby Babich get really aggressive in this area of the field, trying to force negative plays with blitzes to try and get them back out of field goal range.
Bunch formation on the right, single receiver left. Hunt to the right of Mahomes in the shotgun here on 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, 4-man rush, pumps, fires, and he's got Worthy on a crossing route, 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 10-yard line. He beat Taron Johnson on an underneath crosser, and he couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah, they're sending motion on every play, so Patrick Mahomes is able to identify the man-to-man coverage, and Kelsey gets just enough in the way of Taron Johnson there to create a legal screen because he doesn't even make contact on the play, and so that allows Worthy to come across the field wide open. At some point, when you run across the formation and you give him that free man look, you got to check to a certain type of zone coverage there.
23-yard pass play as Worthy's the leading receiver for the Chiefs with 85 and a touchdown. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun, back to pass. Pocket collapses. They've got him wrapped up for a sack. Jordan Phillips with the takedown.
Huge play by Jordan Phillips. The pocket collapsed. You had Dwan Smoot and Greg Rousseau rushing off the edge. Greg Rousseau's helmet actually came off. Surprised that wasn't illegal hands to the face there, because a lot of times they'll just automatically call that when one of the defenders' helmets come off at the line of scrimmage, being a former offensive lineman. We've had plenty of those called against us. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left and counting in the game.
Loss of 7 on the play, 2nd and 17 from the Buffalo 17. Mahomes in the shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hunt in the backfield. Here's a quick tunnel screen attempt to Worthy, who dropped the football. The pass by Mahomes was low, and it's incomplete with 3:40 left.
So now you're going to have 3rd and 17 coming up for the Chiefs here. The Bills can force a field goal attempt here. You'd think that's a win here for this Bills defense after having the penalty early on the drive that gave him 15 yards, and then the crossing route to Worthy to get him down inside the 10-yard line. This Bills defense has got to get a stop here and force a field goal attempt.
Samaje Perine, the 3rd down back into the game, but he's going to split out all the way to the left. And they don't have anybody covering him right now. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, back to pass. Pressure coming, rolls to his right. He's under heat, gets rid of the football, but it's incomplete as Ed Oliver brought him to the ground as they closed on him, and the field goal unit will come on. Oh, big stop by the defense here as the Chiefs were in the red zone and looked like they were going to go in, and they get turned away.
Is it just me, or does everybody else get nervous every time Patrick Mahomes goes to the ground, especially on a 3rd and 17? Because if it was called a roughing the passer there, then it's a free first down. But great job by Ed Oliver, who got another shot on Patrick Mahomes to not land on him with his body, not hit him below the knees, and also not hit him up high.
This is a 35-yard attempt for Butker from dead center. Snap by Winchester, hold by Ariza, kick is up, and it is good. So in 3:33 left, the Chiefs are up by a field goal, 32-29. So the Bills with plenty of time to work with and 3 timeouts. Something tells me that the Bills' possession here isn't going to be the last one of the game.
No, not likely. We've seen shootouts here in the past. I mean, you go back to that 13 seconds game, there was, 4 lead changes in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So the Bills have 3 minutes and 33 seconds here. Obviously, you'd love to end this drive with very minimal time and put 7 points up on the board. Kansas City with just 2 timeouts remaining. They burned a timeout down in the deep red zone. The Bills able to capitalize on a touchdown on that last possession. So they could, if the Bills are able to milk a bunch of this clock and it gets down under a minute, Kansas City could still stop it twice themselves. It's going to be interesting to see here if Joe Brady leans into that run game still, or if they just put the ball in 17's hands.
Davis and Johnson deep to return for Buffalo. Kick is going to reach the end zone, and Johnson will take a knee for a touchback. So Josh Allen and the offense going to have to answer here, down 3, 32-29 with 3:33 left. Bills with all 3 of their timeouts, Kansas City with 2.
This second half has been wild. This whole game's been wild. We got a 3-point game, 32-29. This is Josh Allen's moment. This is Josh Allen's moment to be able to try and take this Bills team to the Super Bowl.
Bunch formation on the right, single receiver left. Ty Johnson, the lone setback. It's a pitch play to Johnson. There's penetration. He doubles back to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to come up a yard short as the Chiefs read that play like a book.
And the Bills go to that play so often with Ty Johnson. They had success throughout this season, but the Chiefs have been dialed on that play throughout this game. And so James Cook's going to come back into the game with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left here. This might be 4-down territory. No sense even here on 2nd down to try and force anything. You don't want to put the ball in harm's way.
Charles Omenihu on that tackle for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, under 3 minutes to go. Cook into the game to the right of Allen. The shotgun, here's the snap. 4-man rush. Allen going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to take off and run. 35, 40, and he falls at the 42-yard line. It's a 12-yard gain and a first down. So Allen with his longest run of the day, and it's a much needed first down. Shamari Connor on the tackle.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get Josh down, and Josh barely goes down on the tackle by Connor, he might run for another 6-7 yards there.
Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Bunch formation left, single receiver right. Fakes the handoff to Cook. Back to pass. Fires down the middle of the field. And some miscommunication there as Shakir, the intended receiver, but it was well over his head. We're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next.
I think he thought Shakir was going to keep going there, so now the clock stopped with 2 minutes and 21 seconds here. And Josh had the option to dump that one down to Cook early, kept his eyes down the field, and tried to make a play to Shakir.
2nd and 10 here. Cook to his right in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, tight end on the right side. 2:21 left, Bills down 3, 32-29. Allen in the shotgun here, play clock down to 3. Here's the snap, back to pass, has pressure coming, fires over the middle, and the pass is batted out of the air by Amenahu. Incomplete.
Kansas City brought blitz there, and James Cook missed on his attempted cut block on Chanel, and so Josh had to unload that one earlier than he wanted to, and he didn't have a clear passing lane because of it.
So it's a big 3rd and 10 here with 2:17 left. Bills down 3, 32-29. They got to keep this drive alive. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Ty Johnson to the right.
4 down, 4 down territory, y'all.
Down to 5, down to 3.
They can't give it back to the Chiefs.
Snap. It's a tunnel screen, and it goes to Cooper. Cooper gets dragged down from behind by the slimmest of margins. Karlaftis with a nice play out in the right flat as he only gains 5 yards on the play. It's 4th and 5 at the Buffalo 47, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Bills down 32-29, and when we come back, their season will be on the line in a 4th and 5 situation.
Yeah, this is absolutely ball game here, chat. This is ball game here. If they don't convert this 4th down, even though they have the 3 timeouts, they'll never see the ball again. They have to convert. They have to convert on this 3rd down, or it's ball game. David Catalano, a $2 Valhalla Holla. Thank you so much. Man, they got to get this, y'all. Enjoy it. We're going to stay on the main for the rest of regulation. If we go to overtime, we'll go back to the stat screen. But post-game, I'll do a post-game stats update for those of you with bets or parlays that are working. But this is a big play coming up.
Your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-285-8939. 800-285-8939. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-285-8939.
When I look back at the people and the places that have made a difference in my life, there's always one place that I can count on. ECMC was there for me and my family when I went through cancer, and they're still here for me now. With kind, compassionate caregivers, a team that truly cares. ECMC is one of the main reasons I call Buffalo my home. I'm Jim Kelly. Go where the Bills go. Go where I go. Go to ECMC.
If you've been crossing the border with a DWI or other offense on your record, make no mistake, you've been lucky.
Jamie Fiegel of Fiegel Car and Joyce.
Eventually, the truth will come out, and you could end up in an embarrassing situation with friends, family, or even coworkers. Let our team at Fiegel Car and Joyce ensure that your past doesn't impact your future ability to cross the border into Canada.
Call Fiegel Car and Joyce at 810-2121 or at yourborderattorneys.com.
WGR Sports Radio 550.
This is it. 2 minutes left. The Bills face a 4th down. They need 5 yards to maybe essentially save their season. Winner goes to Super Bowl 59 to take on the Philadelphia Eagles 55-23 earlier today over the Washington Commanders. NFL Scoreboard delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right in an empty set. Josh Allen in the shotgun, and this quite literally is Buffalo's season. 4th and 5. Down 3, 32-29. Orbit motion from Shakir. Back to pass. They blitz Allen, and he's in trouble. He throws it down the field, and it's dropped. It's dropped. Dalton Kincaid had a chance to catch it, and he couldn't get to the football. They blitzed Allen, and 2 rushers came free. Turnover on downs, Chiefs football. 1:54 left, and the Chiefs are up 3. Now the Bills have 3 timeouts at their disposal here, Eric. But that means the defense has got to force a 3 and out.
Got to force a 3 and out here. That's the only way that you can get the ball back with any time. And then when you do, you're not going to have any of your timeouts left. And that ball hit Kincaid right in the hands. And, off script play based upon Josh having to throw it off his back foot and try and make a heroic play. But that one falls to the turf off the hands of Kincaid.
High formation here by the Chiefs. Mahomes under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Hunt, and they drop him for a 1-yard gain. Bills call timeout immediately. This team timeout is brought to you by Kaleida Health and the Patricia Allen Fund. For the most critical moments, give today. Greg Rousseau and Rasul Douglas on the stop.
And so we were talking during the break. I like the Bills to run that orbit motion with Shakir, and he actually comes wide open, but the Bills were fooled. Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, he dialed up a corner blitz. They blitzed the corner off the short side of the field, and it caught the Bills completely off guard, and so they weren't able to get back to Shakir going back the other way, who was wide open.
He is known as one of the best defensive play callers in the league, and he earned his money there. 2nd and 9. The Chiefs hurry up to the line. Mahomes throws it out on the right side, and getting the first down on a completion to Pacheco. He goes out of bounds, or is the clock going to run?
No, so he went out of bounds, and so they're going to get the first down, but with 1:45 left, if the Bills can get 3 consecutive stops, they could still have a chance to get this ball back.
Yeah, I don't think Pacheco realizes that he went out of bounds and stopped the clock. 13 on the play clock here. Chiefs just breaking the huddle now. Now they reset it.
Kansas City's going to call a timeout and think this one over.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health,
City takes its second timeout.
the official health care provider of the Buffalo Bills.
Bills actually catch a break there with Pacheco going out of bounds. They caught the Bills off guard. A lot of times you don't throw the ball in these situations. You stay conservative and just simply run it. Chiefs roll the dice there, call a pass play. Those play action rollouts have crushed the Bills all night, and they give up another first down on one there.
The Chiefs had 11 one-possession wins this season. It led the NFL. This game was tight, and that's right where they like to be every single week.
You're exactly right.
Mahomes in the shotgun. Fullback and a tight end. Handoff goes to Pacheco. He's bottled up at the 35-yard line. Late on the whistle there. His forward progress was clearly stopped. They let another few seconds tick off, but the Bills call another timeout. Rasul Douglas on the tackle. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Health lives here.
The Bills were raking at that football there, trying to get it out, trying to force a turnover. But Pacheco with 2 hands on the football in this situation is a smart move. And so it's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up for the Chiefs. Bills need 2 more stops here in order to try and get this ball back with 1 more shot to win this thing.
So a 2nd and 9 coming up here with 1:38 left. Chiefs up 32-29, and they have the football. Bills have a timeout left. It's a 2 tight end set with the fullback steal. Full house backfield, handoff, and upended and dropped for a loss by Matt Milano is Hunt. And the Bills use their last timeout with 1:35 left. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital helps get kids back to being kids. So
if I'm Andy Reid here, I might go to the pass and just tell.
I think you will.
And tell Mahomes, give him an easy answer on a check down so that you can at least complete it and eliminate the last Bills timeout. Where it sits right now.
Well, they don't have any left.
They have one.
No, they just used their last timeout.
The Bills used one. I'm saying. Yes.
So you
right.
complete this, and even if you don't get the first down, you keep it in bounds. You can run 40 seconds. If you don't get the first down. Bunch formation, and now two players move to the left side, so the bunch formation goes to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun, back to pass, and throws it out in the left flat. It's complete to Pirine, and he gets around Bernard for the first down and stays in bounds, and that will do it. That will do it. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to make history as Cole Bishop makes the tackle, but they'll be able to run out the remaining clock here as it will wind down. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to become the first back-to-back Super Bowl champion to go back to a third straight Super Bowl to try to win an unprecedented third Super Bowl title.
And they're going to put a knee on this thing and end it here. And this is a tough one, Chris. These are tough games. It comes down to the wire. It's another classic. And the Bills are going to come up on the short end of this one again. And so just a tough one here. It's a tough one because you felt like you had the opportunity. You really had the opportunity to win this one. You had the stuffed fourth down there. And then Kincaid, that ball goes through his hands on 4th and 5. It's a tough catch. But you got to make those plays with the game on the line.
It's a lot of little plays that the Bills did not make. Some self-inflicted errors in the first half. Put them behind by 5 at halftime. The final knee on the ball. And the Kansas City Chiefs are once again AFC champions for the 4th time in the last 5 years. And they are going back to the Super Bowl. And for the Bills, the playoff losing streak on the road has now reached 8 consecutive games. The Bills have not won a playoff game on the road since the 1992 AFC Championship game in Miami, which...
Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. They are going for the three-peat. 2 weeks from now, they will take on the Philadelphia Eagles in the New Orleans Superdome in the Super Bowl. Congratulations to both the Chiefs fans and the Eagles fans that watched with us today here on Valhalla Sports Talk. It was nice to have 1,000 in the chat again. But man, I think the Super Bowl that most did not want is what we got, right? Eagles versus Chiefs. They are interviewing Mahomes on the sideline wearing his AFC Championship hat. And that's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. I will do a short post-game show so that you folks that have bets, parlays, and the like can make sure that your guy hit or did not hit. But subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be doing the Super Bowl from the sounds of it. And now there are 2. Now there are just 2 still standing. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. Stat page, y'all. Don't be bullshitting. All right, there is your scoring by quarter, chat. Your scoring by quarter. Kansas City won the first. They won the second. The Bills get the third, but Kansas City gets the fourth. Your final from Gayha Field, 32-29. Kansas City wins the game, exactly. Here are the scoring plays in the fourth quarter for those of you with parlays. Bet on the Meteor, says Kubler. KC is the easy choice to root for versus Philly. Mahomes is your daddy, says Brian Smith. Bodo, $10 Valhalla drops in late. 3 Chiefs. 3 Chiefs. Thank you, Bodo. Appreciate it, buddy. Sheila happy about her Chiefs. Mahomes better than Allen so far. Stats don't lie, right? Not Burrowhead. Mr. V, I'm just warming up. Dodgers would win, Dodgers win, Dodgers win. There you go, Catalano. Members only Dodger stream on Friday, y'all. On Friday coming up, a members only daytime Dodger stream. And then that will kick off the new Blue Crew Report, a daily Dodgers podcast. Here's your scoring in the third. A lot of people saying the NFL is rigged. I don't believe that, y'all. I don't believe that. Second quarter scoring. It's right there for you. Betters. Runky B, hello. Yeah, the lineman Kelsey from the Eagles is retired, John. He's working TV. Hey, Fred, thanks, buddy. We'll see you in a couple weeks. I wish I could play that song, Nas. I wish I could play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Damn sure do. I didn't think this one was funky in any way, y'all. I just thought that they got beat. All right, here's your individual player scoring, y'all. For both the quarterbacks and the running backs, I'll scroll down and get you the receivers if you have those in your parlays. Yeah, the Bills have a history right up there, Demetrius, with the Vikings. You could play it but less than 10 seconds. Nope. Some things hit within 3 seconds, Bodo. I will be there. Thank you for allowing me to watch the Super Bowl too, bud, says Fred. Problem, buddy. Problem, Fred, my bud. There's your receivers. For those of you that have receiving parlays. Sheila says a bunch of Karens and Kevins up in here. I just won $200 from my son, says William. Nothing like beating your son in a bet, bro. For real? Especially 200. Who's going to do that? I can't believe the Lions are in the Super Bowl. All right, here are the... some of you, I guess, bet on defense. There's your tackles and your sacks. Win $200 from your son and charge him $200 for rent, says Bodo. Minnesota Vikings been to 4 Super Bowls, lost every one. I'm gonna throw William Ivory out of here. I don't even like him, and I just saw his first post ever. I'm gonna throw him out. All right, do we have like a... Here's a team comparison. Joby. Look at how close net passing yards was, chat. A lot of things real close. Odo is predicting that the Chiefs will be favored by 1.5. Well, you don't want the Bills to break your record, says Joey. I know. I don't know. I was kind of rooting for them there, but you're right. They'd have got in the Super Bowl, and I'd have been like, I don't know if I can root for either one of these teams. You got it. You hit the nail on the head, though, Joey. If you want to get technical, look into magnetic gloves. I have a pair. I have a pair of the Vapor gloves, and they do make a huge difference, James. They make an absolutely unbelievable difference, especially when they're brand new. Alvin with the hot take, actually the cold take of the night. Says Taylor Swift is a witch and has a spell over the Chiefs. Meat Man says, how about them Chiefs? 3 feet, baby. Summer Hope says, yep, I'm seeing some lines 1.5 and some 2. Yeah, I'm in Arizona, Joby. Gore they A up, says T. Stevens. I'm a Dolphins fan here in Orlando, says Alvin. No, I grew up in Los Angeles, Joey. I grew up in LA. Long story. All my teams are Los Angeles except for the Vikings. There's T Swizzle, T Swizzy, and Mama Kelsey. All right, they're about to award him the AFC Championship trophy. David Yee, only thing that matters is Laffy Taffy got its 15 seconds of fame. Bruh, it's all gone, Yee. It's the only thing I've eaten out of the box, and I ate the whole bag in a day. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was like a combination of Now and Later and Taffy. Remember Now and Laters? B says this is the last game I'm watching. Can Pete Carroll save the Raiders, says John. I don't think so. David says, I'm not a Dolphins fan, but I do like Dolphins. Alright. We got 323 of you that hung out after the fact. I got so close to 150 likes on those 3 streams that we were hidden on. I'm going to drop a membership here, y'all. I'm going to drop a membership. Bodo says I only like that dolphins in my tuna fish. Sexy Seahawk 69 gets it. Wait, what? Speaking of tuna fish and dolphins, I'm getting close to my Andy Reid mustache, y'all. David Catalotto, a $1. Valhalla holla. The world famous flipper, absolutely. I'm afraid to log off, y'all, because I know the COO is very grumpy about going back to work tomorrow. All right, Mahomes getting the trophy, getting interviewed by I believe that's Nance. I appreciate it, James. We have fun in here, man. What's up, Dave, bro? Thank you for the gifted membership. Oh my God, I won. Love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. Big Marino fan here, says Demetrius. I hope he goes to Vegas because I don't want him nowhere near my bikes. I hope old Sam Darnold goes to Vegas. Rig the Rooski Doo, says Everett. Rig the Rooski Doo. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the members and the subscribers. Be homies and all. 29-32 is your final. Let's hope like hell for mankind that when Kelsey and Taylor have kids, they get her vocal cords. Later, Alvin. What is that? Oh, you're predicting, Everett. Later, James. I'd still rather hear Taylor Swift play halftime at the Super Bowl. Me too. Me too. Night, Theo. "24-hour live." I've never done that. Rock Nation owns the halftime show, says John. Death, taxes, and KC. Snuffing out Buffalo again, says Mike. Yeah, true. She won't be the halftime show until she's much older. Good night, John. Good night, Mr. Korber. Later, Bodo. So here's the deal this week, y'all. We got 3 LA Kings games, which I'm excited about because I get to see them. But we do horrible on them. We do horrible view-wise. And 2 Kentucky Wildcat streams to close out February. And then that Friday Blue Crew Report stream that's a members-only stream. Ruben Alvarez, what a game. Good night, sexy Seahawk. Hey, simmer down, George. Says Nas. I'm out, y'all. Peace.